There are 7 managers who meet the criteria for the 7 heavenly virtues, and I will be going over them all, starting with the virtue of diligence. Diligence is defined as the persistent and tireless pursuit of excellence, a drive to perfect every detail and never being satisfied with just good enough. No coach embodies this virtue better than Pep Guardiola. Guardiola is often seen as a football psycho, and for good reason. His obsession with tactics and his relentless work ethic have turned him into one of the most successful and influential managers in football history. His journey as a manager began at Barcelona, where he implemented his now famous possession-based style of play, known as tiki-taka. In his first senior managerial job, Guardiola's innovative approach not only transformed Barcelona's identity, but also brought immediate success. Over just 3 years, he led the team to 14 major trophies, including 2 UEFA Champions League titles in 2009 and 2011. Guardiola's tactical brilliance didn't stop in Spain. He took his footballing philosophy to Germany, where he dominated the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, winning 7 major trophies in 3 years. However, despite his successful spells in Spain and Germany, many football fans still doubted if his possession-based style of play could replicate the same success in the English Premier League, a league known for its fast pace and physicality. Pep, not one to back down from a challenge, went on to sign for English Premier League side Manchester City in 2016.
They told me it's so hard, so tough, and all the people say Pep is not going to adapt in that way. So that's why I'm here, to try to do it. So the people have, some of them confident it's going well, but some of them are in Germany as well. The people say the way you play is not be possible here in the Premier League. So, and I said to myself, why not? Why we don't travel there to try it? And that's why.
He would go on to silence his doubters. Over the next 7 years, Pep transformed City into an unstoppable force, leading them to an incredible 5 Premier League titles. His adaptation to the English game without abandoning his core tactical principles is a testament to his relentless mindset. However, despite all his domestic success at City, there was one piece missing from Guardiola's Man City resume: the UEFA Champions League. After years of close calls, he finally led City to their first ever Champions League title in 2023, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest managers of all time. Pep's relentless pursuit of tactical perfection and his ability to adapt his philosophy across leagues makes him the ultimate embodiment of diligence. His success is built on meticulous planning, intense focus, and an unwavering commitment to his vision of football. While Pep's diligence propelled him to great heights, the success story of his managerial adversary is defined by the virtue of kindness. Kindness is defined as the act of showing empathy and compassion and connecting with people in a way that makes them feel valued. A manager who has shown these qualities is Jurgen Klopp. Klopp's managerial career has been defined by both success and the deep emotional connection he fosters with his players, staff, and fans. His Liverpool team, under his guidance, went head-to-head with Pep Guardiola's dominant City, delivering thrilling battles that defined a Premier League era. Despite City's overwhelming dominance, Klopp led Liverpool to an incredible Premier League title in 2020, breaking a 30-year drought for the club. On top of that, he also secured the UEFA Champions League title in 2019, affirming his place among the greats. But Klopp's true greatness goes beyond winning trophies to the way he connects with those around him. Klopp's ability to foster deep connections with his players is one of his standout qualities. His famous post-match hugs stand as a reflection of the bond he built with his team. His players know they're valued as individuals, which earned him their unwavering loyalty. Klopp's kindness also extends to the fans. A heartwarming example of this was his interaction with Dyer Gorman, a 12-year-old Liverpool fan born with a rare condition called Crommelin syndrome. Dyer, a lifelong fan, captured hearts when his emotional reaction to hearing Liverpool's anthem, "You'll Never Walk Alone," went viral during his first visit to Anfield. Touched by the story, Klopp personally invited Dyer and his family to Liverpool's training ground for a special tour.
I saw now the first video again this morning when you were listening to "You Never Walk Alone." My friend, what I really love about it, what you felt in that moment to what I feel in moments. This song means obviously a lot to you, and it means a lot to me. So, do we go to my office? Yeah? Come on. So, I'm the driver. Is that all right? Oh, somebody has to loosen a brake. Yeah.
That should be fun.
Klopp made sure Dyer got to meet his favorite players like Mo Salah and Luis Diaz, giving him an unforgettable experience that left the young fan overwhelmed with joy. Klopp's kindness was rewarded when he received a heartfelt farewell from Liverpool fans after announcing his departure from the club. Fans gathered to celebrate his achievements, not just for the trophies, but for the way he connected with the city and its people. His farewell was a tearful reminder of the deep impact he had on the Liverpool community, a legacy built on kindness and genuine relationship. While Klopp's kindness has won the hearts of many, the next manager's success is shaped by the virtue of temperance. Temperance is a virtue of simplicity and moderation. It is about refusing to sacrifice long-term stability for short-term gratification. And if there's one manager who mastered this virtue, it's Arsène Wenger. Wenger is the man credited with giving Arsenal their golden years. From 1997 to 2005, he took the club to new heights, securing 6 major titles and turning them into a powerhouse in English football. His crowning moment came in the 2003 to 2004 season when Arsenal went unbeaten throughout the entire Premier League campaign, a feat that earned them the legendary title of the Invincibles. With 26 wins and 12 draws, no team has replicated this level of dominance since then. While many managers looked for quick fixes by splashing cash on superstar signings, Wenger focused on developing young talent, nurturing players like Robin van Persie, Jack Wilshere, and Cesc Fabregas into world-class stars. Wenger's vision wasn't just about building a winning team for a season, it was about building a future for Arsenal. His restraint in the transfer market helped Arsenal avoid financial pitfalls, allowing them to instead invest in the construction of the Emirates Stadium, securing the club's long-term stability. Wenger's temperance, however, cost Arsenal in competitiveness, especially as clubs like Chelsea and Manchester United spent heavily, but his refusal to chase short-term success at the expense of the club's financial health was a masterclass in temperance. His decisions weren't always the easiest, but they ensured Arsenal remained strong and stable in the long run. Today, he's a cult hero at the club, with a statue at the Emirates celebrating his legacy. Wenger's legacy stands as a testament to measured restraint, a long-term vision that brought lasting success. But while temperance shaped his path, the success of the next coach on our list is built on humility. Humility is defined as the ability to stay modest and grounded, and remaining approachable no matter how successful one becomes. Few managers exemplify this virtue better than Carlo Ancelotti. Ancelotti stands as the most successful coach in UEFA Champions League history, boasting a record-breaking 5 titles. He lifted the prestigious trophy twice with AC Milan in 2003 and 2007, and then added 3 more with Real Madrid in 2014, 2022, and 2024. Yet, despite his historic achievements, Ancelotti has always remained humble, earning the respect and admiration of both players and fans. While coaches like Pep Guardiola are hailed for their tactical brilliance, Ancelotti's strength lies in his ability to create strong bonds with his players. This deep connection fosters loyalty and a family atmosphere that's been a hallmark of his success across Europe. One of the most notable examples of Ancelotti's ability to connect with his players is his close relationship with James Rodriguez. Having coached him at Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Everton, the Colombian has often described Ancelotti as a father figure, citing how much Ancelotti's guidance has shaped his career. Their relationship goes far beyond the typical manager-player dynamic, reflecting Ancelotti's genuine care and investment in the well-being of his players. Ancelotti's down-to-earth personality is also evident in how he celebrates with his players. After Real Madrid's Champions League triumphs in 2022 and 2024, Ancelotti took center stage to celebrate with his team, from dancing on the pitch with his players to his signature cigar pose during trophy celebrations. His actions reflect his deep connection with his players, not placing himself on a pedestal, instead enjoying these moments with them. Ancelotti's down-to-earth personality also extends to fans. He's been seen sharing chewing gum with fans, a small act, but one that speaks volumes about his approachability and humility. Even at the pinnacle of his career, Ancelotti remains grounded, reminding everyone that football is about the people who love the game. While Ancelotti's humility defines his greatness, another Italian manager's journey highlights the virtue of patience. Patience is defined as enduring setbacks, staying committed to your long-term goals, and trusting that with perseverance, success will eventually come. Few managers have exemplified this virtue as much as Piero Gasperini. Gasperini's coaching journey began quietly at Juventus with their youth team in 1994, where he spent nearly a decade honing his tactical skills. However, his first major breakthrough came in 2006 when he took over at Genoa, guiding the club to promotion into Serie A and leading them to a 5th-place finish in 2008. Genoa's highest league position in nearly 2 decades. This marked his arrival on the big stage, but Gasparini's career wasn't all smooth sailing. His next stints at Inter Milan and Palermo were short-lived and filled with disappointment. At Inter, he was sacked after just 5 games, a tough blow for any manager, but Gasparini's patience never wavered. He went back to Genoa for another spell before fate led him to Atalanta in 2016. Atalanta had been a club fighting to avoid relegation for years, but Gasparini's perseverance and tactical approach transformed them into a Serie A powerhouse. His first season was a roller coaster, with Atalanta struggling. In the early months, he was on the verge of being sacked. However, Gasparini would turn things around. That season, his Atalanta side defeated Italian powerhouses such as Inter, Roma, and Napoli to finish 4th, qualifying for European competitions after a 26-year absence. At the time he led Atalanta to the Champions League in 2016, he had gone 23 years as a coach without winning a single trophy. But true to his perseverance, Gasparini's patience finally paid off in 2024 when Atalanta faced Bayer Leverkusen in the Europa League final. Leverkusen had been unbeaten throughout the tournament, making Atalanta clear underdogs, with many believing they didn't stand a chance. However, Gasparini's Atalanta caused an upset, defeating Leverkusen in an incredible 3-0 victory. This victory marked Gasparini's first major trophy in his 30 years of management, a testament to his resilience and perseverance. While Gasparini's journey is defined by his enduring patience, the next manager on our list is known for the virtue of charity. Charity is defined as the voluntary giving of help, especially to those in need. In football, a manager known for his fiery personality but surprising acts of charity is Jose Mourinho. Mourinho has built his reputation as one of football's most fiery and controversial managers, known for his confrontational style both on and off the pitch. Throughout his career, he's been involved in several intense touchline incidents, cementing his image as a manager who never shies away from conflict. One of his most famous confrontations occurred during his time at Chelsea in 2014 when Mourinho clashed with Arsene Wenger on the touchline. However, behind this tough exterior lies a more humane side that often goes unnoticed. One of the standout moments that revealed Mourinho's charitable side was during the COVID-19 lockdown. While football came to a halt, Mourinho didn't sit still. He was spotted volunteering in Enfield, helping to pack and deliver food parcels to elderly and vulnerable people affected by the pandemic. Another touching moment that showed Mourinho's compassionate nature happened during his time at Spurs in a crucial Champions League game against Olympiacos in 2019. A quick-thinking Tottenham ball boy helped the team by swiftly returning the ball to set up Spurs' equalizing goal, a game which Spurs came from behind to defeat Olympiacos in an emphatic 4-2 victory. Mourinho rewarded the boy's effort by inviting him to the team's pre-match meal, giving him the experience of a lifetime and recognizing his contribution to the team's success that night. Though Mourinho's public image is often marked by controversy, his charitable actions reveal a more compassionate side. Whether it's helping the elderly during a pandemic or making a young fan feel like part of the team, Mourinho's acts of kindness show that even in a high-pressure world like football, there's always room for virtue. While Mourinho's charitable nature shines through in unexpected moments, one of his predecessors' story is rooted in the virtue of chastity. Chastity is defined as self-control over things of sexual and sensual nature, being committed to one's values. In the broader sense, it is the virtue of loyalty. No coach embodies chastity better than Sir Alex Ferguson. As one of the most successful football managers of all time, Ferguson's career speaks for itself. During his reign as Manchester United manager from 1986 to 2013, he won 13 Premier League titles, cementing his place as one of the greatest to ever manage the game. But Ferguson's story goes beyond trophies and titles. His personal life was marked by a deep sense of loyalty and love, particularly towards his family. Ferguson married his wife, Kathy Holding, in 1966, just as he was beginning his football career as a player. Their marriage lasted an incredible 57 years, until Kathy's passing in 2023. Throughout his managerial career, Kathy was his anchor, providing advice and support during some of his toughest moments. Ferguson often referred to Kathy as the boss at home, highlighting how much he valued her counsel. Kathy was instrumental in his decision to delay retirement in 2002, convincing him to continue managing Manchester United, a decision that led to 11 more years of unprecedented success. Despite the relentless demands of managing one of the world's biggest football clubs, Ferguson always made time for his family. He raised 3 sons, Mark, Jason, and Darren Ferguson. Darren followed closely in his father's footsteps, becoming a footballer and later a football manager. Darren's managerial career has seen him managing clubs like Peterborough United, where he's had multiple stints, and Preston North End, showing that the Ferguson family's commitment to football runs deep. Ferguson's legacy is not only measured by the trophies he won, but by the strong foundations he built at home and the respect he earned from players, fans, and family alike. His career was a masterclass in commitment, not just to his profession, but to the people who mattered most in his life. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss new uploads.